Good evening, everyone. This is Linda. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. It is gorgeous. Every now and then we get some clouds, but we need it, y'all. It's hot. It's hot, but I've been having a beautiful Saturday. It's been wonderful. I've been doing a lot in my garden. I'm changing a lot of things in my garden. I've taken down my cucumbers. Yeah, taking it down. And I'm using a lot of those cucumber vines for my super juice. And so today, that's what I'm doing. I'm making super juice, family. So I'm going to share with you all what I'm doing and what do I use my super juice for. Okay? So let's get on with the video. Yeah. So the first ingredient I want to get for my super juice that I'm making today is some plantain leaves. So the plantain leaves, just as well as the banana leaf, contains potassium. Yes, potassium. And we're going to start with that. I'll take a couple of these leaves here. Thank you, baby. So listen, family, in 2020, almost 63 million people decided to pick up a shovel and a bag of soil and call themselves a gardener. And the big gardening companies was delighted. They were delighted. And they put out so many products to tell you what you needed to have a successful garden. But family, what we need, God has already provided for us. Not only is this an organic way of growing, this is the natural way of fertilizing our fruits, vegetables, flowers, and herbs every day. This is my plantain. I'm gonna do three leaves of my plantain. Now, when I do, a fresh batch of super juice, sometimes when it's really strong, and you can tell when your super juice is really strong, it's very, very dark. Now, sometimes I dilute it. Many times I do. I dilute it because sometimes I do a super juice in 511, right? And so now I'm just going to take this and put this in this container. Well, yesterday I dropped a lot of celery that I pulled up. It's because I am making some changes in this garden. Yes. It's a big butterfly. It's a monarch. Yeah. Anyway, this is a sugarcane pole, y'all. But this is the super juice. And I have a lot of pulled up vegetables. I pruned a lot of tomatoes, and I pulled up all of my cucumbers. Yes, I did. If you want big, beautiful, healthy vegetables with no chemicals added, not a one. The only fertilizer I give to my entire garden is 511 and super juice. So I find that this is nature's way of fertilizing. This is the way nature fertilizes the trees in the woods. This is nature's way. And if nature's way works, and it's been working for me for years, I will not change it, family. I will not change it. Not at all. My as you can see, my watermelons and the squash is running out. This is empty. This bed is empty. So what I just decided to do is let them just run over here. That's fine. That's fine with me. And I'm looking forward to some beautiful watermelons, cantaloupes, and of course squash. Now every time I look at the squash, I think of Food by Faith. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. She is the one who inspired me to grow this squash. I think I dropped last season I grew I had a butternut and I had spaghetti. And I do have a spaghetti squash in here somewhere. She's in there because I love spaghetti squash. And all of my vegetables, every vegetable I have, from vegetables, herbs, fruits, and flowers, responds to super juice. Now, you can make your super juice out of any living green plant. Any living plant you have, including grass, which is full of nitrogen, right? So take that grass, put it in some water, let it stay there for 2 or 3 days, and then feed that water to your plants, and you will see a huge response. Now, there is 2 things I really would like to caution you on, okay? One is, it smells like 511. That's what it smells like, okay? That's what it does. But the smell does not last, and it is natural stuff. It is no chemicals. It is no... Now, if you are using chemicals on your grass, you know, like Roundup and to kill weeds, I would... and also, please keep a top on your super juice when you are using it, and when you're not using it, please put a top on it, because mosquitoes will come and lay larvae in them, and then what you'll have is these ugly looking maggots looking things swimming around in your super juice, which is not good looking at all. It won't hurt anything, but I don't like it. I don't like it, y'all. So keep a top on your super juice, okay? So it is this: if you want to feed your garden, and if you're growing organically, this would be the fertilizer for you. I have been using it for years, as I said, and it is amazing. It is amazing. It does so many wonderful things. It have my vegetables not only big and beautiful, but all the nourishment that God has created in these plants, it's only enhanced by this natural fertilizer. So I do know in our world, it is all about the look of things and how it looks and how big it is, and it's not about what's inside, right? It is not about the nutrients that's already instilled in these plants. But when you use something as natural as what has been growing in your garden, you cannot go wrong, baby. You cannot go wrong. And this is what I say, is that this super juice will not burn your plants. No. But if your super juice is dark, and if you've been having it in there for months of Sundays now, I would suggest that you dilute that super juice. Dilute it. Yeah, dilute that thing. And I put it on my fruit trees. Everything that I grow received super juice. Everything. Everything. From the flowers. Yeah. My trees. Some moringa. Yeah. The trees. They all receive super juice. Yeah. The herbs. Yep. Look at this beauty. It's a pink Chinese celery. Yeah. Yeah. Some more herbs. This is spicy globe basil that is going to seed, but that's okay. Come on, mama. Come on. Spicy globe basil. Yeah. To pink-eyed purple peas. Yeah. They tall. Go, girl. To the tomatoes. Yeah. To this vegetable, it is a celeriac. It's a celeriac. Yeah. To your fruit trees. And what is the cost of super juice? It's free. It's free. It's free from your garden. It's free. Yep, it's free from your garden. Now, who say you cannot grow big, healthy, beautiful plants, vegetables, herbs, flowers, and fruits? Yeah. All right, guys, you all have a beautiful Saturday night. I hope to see you all in the live on Sunday. Later, y'all.